Hello, good morning. Welcome back to GTA Gemma, your Gen X granny on Kick with Clips on YouTube. We are back for our early morning stream. Maybe you're getting ready for work. You just need a little bit of that sugar, those good vibes. I hope you have a great freaking day. I hope your day is fantastic. I hope nothing but wonderful things happen to you. And if that doesn't happen, I hope that you have like a sense of peace in your soul and contentment, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It could be just really good, right? Anywhere on the spectrum of good things is what I wish for you today. Okay, it's a little ironic that I'm saying that because we're going to be just a little sassy on the stream today. As you can tell by our title, we are rating Hasan Piker's outfits. And this is happening because I found a funny video that I think is great. And also because Hasan called out all the internet grannies recently in a pretty vulgar way. Like he's like, "Hey granny, I hope you're looking for my meat pics online." Like, look, as the official representative of all the internet grannies, like, I reject your meat pics. And now it feels like you're picking on us. It feels like we're catching strays. We were over here just minding our business in the granny section of the internet. And then you brought this. Frankly, you wanted the smoke or the baby powder. What? You wanted the baby powder. And you're going to get it, buddy. We're going to roast your outfits. Okay, before we do that, though, I do want to say that I can relate as a traveler. You go to another country, right? And you pick up on like their fashion style, their trends. Hasan has been all over Asia. I recently just got back from Japan and Hong Kong, right? And I will be the first to admit that the Japanese style is infectious. You go to Japan, you're going to come back and you're going to throw out all your old clothes and you're going to dress different. Hasan at the Streamer Awards took it very far when he popped up in that Chinese man's suit. You think he robbed an older Chinese gentleman. He probably robbed a Chinese grandpa for his suit. And the long coat. Look, the one big criticism that I have of almost every one of Hasan's outfits is he doesn't know how tall he is. And he wears these weird proportions that do not make any sense for his height and his body, okay? So, we're going to be a little sassy, but, he brought this on us. So we're going to collect some cash. We're going to hit play on this video. And we're going to have a good time. I have a big day today. I'm a little nervous about it. I got to go have a business meeting and determine if I'm going to take a contract. Oh, is that my inspo? Got some hype music for my day. That was cool. You should still go, he says. Just go. You'll be fine. That's cool. So let's just get warm. Let's get warmed up a little bit. This is like the most inspiring song for what I have to do today. I have to make a big decision about whether I want to do work that I care about and that I'm excited about, or if I'm just going to stick with what I've been doing because it's safe. I think that's the easiest way to convey this feeling that I have. fun. Very fun. All right. Let's let this song play, and then we will hop into the video. I was super sad that I could not make Cyberpunk work. I messed with that damn thing 3 or 4 different times yesterday, and it would not load. It would not. I deleted, I restored licenses. I did all kinds of stuff. And, you know how I'm always saying every time you come back, something will be better? It may be back end stuff that you don't know about. I hardwired the PS5. Yeah. And I've got the internet provider coming to relocate the modem so I can hardwire my computer and the PS5. And we had upgraded the internet. We weren't getting our 1,000 megabits. So, upgraded all that this week. I hope that it starts to show on stream. I do believe that it will. Pretty dang soon. Hola, ¿cómo estado? Buenos días. I got 0.6 of a mile. This fool. I always forget this guy jumps out of the vehicle. If you like crash or he gets upset, he'll freaking jump out at the last second. Oh, move, bro. I had some fun yesterday meeting new creators on Kick. That's the one thing I haven't had a lot of time for, is just checking out my peers' channels on this platform. To me, that part is the most fun, and that's exactly why I'm here, because, you know, I was part of YouTube when it was brand new. Brand new. Like Bonquique we knew, and even before that. And the best part was like meeting people and watching them grow. Not even just grow in their YouTube career, but just grow as friends, grow as people. Like, I love people, even though I'm a little bit jaded. I am a little cynical. But the people, to me, are the best part of the platform. And so with this platform, it's all new. It feels like early YouTube. It really does. Trust me when I say that it has that feeling, that organic, wild, just self-policing feeling. That's what I like in a platform. I really enjoy that. Okay. Do we have money over here? Let's go drop off some cash. No, let's go here. Let's drop off some cash. Let's go visit the businesses, do all the little quick maintenance errands, and I want to get into this video. Sorry for the hard stop. That's not the prettiest. Okay. What is this music? The Unfashionable Hasan Piker by Posers Zero. Is that a play on Penguin Zero? Maybe. I'm gonna mute the cap card. Let me know if it's too loud. It's kind of loud in my headphones.
Everything that people point to about like how bad my fits are, almost all of them still come from like 2019. No, all of those fits are from like 2016. Oh, that's shit. What's really fucked up about it. It's like, bro, you're gonna judge me by what I was wearing in 2016? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
I think it's a little loud. Let me turn it down just a bit. Bro, that music is, grates on my nerves. Let's see if we can get past that. That was rough. Oh my God. Now it's too slow.
With materialism, he loves brands. The thing that's quite remarkable is that he has no sense of style.
My genuine belief is that Hasan is a narcissistic sociopath. So when he tries to do something like express himself through clothes, it just sort of looks like this clunky and awkward thing because there's nothing going on back there. So when he puts on clothes, even though he has unlimited resources, he can't ever seem to put something together that makes him look human.
He has no identity. He's like a husk. He's a shell of a man. I think he is a crazy person. He has said openly he does not listen to music. He has no capacity to appreciate creative or abstract ideas. The reason that he's interested in fashion is because fashion is all about him. The only reason he cares about brands or clothes or whatever is because he gets to put these things on and then stare at himself. He is decorating himself. He is trying on new costumes over and over and over again. That is why fashion as a medium of expression is what he likes, because it's vain, it's material, all of the things that Hasan obsesses over.
In the video I'll be playing, on the left, that's this guy Wisdom, and then in the middle there's Frugal Aesthetic, and on the right it's Hasan. These two other guys, they are fashion influencers, and basically the premise of the stream is Hasan pulls up photos of his outfits from Twitter in hopes that the two fashion guys will give him compliments, I guess therefore verifying to his audience that he knows what he's doing. The last thing I'll say before getting into the stream is that Hasan is very bad at receiving criticism about his fashion, because I think he just processes that as a critique of himself as a person, which he is also terrible at. He's so
I also think for Hasan, it has to do with his body image, right? If you were heavy at one point in your life and you wore clothes to cover up, a lot of times when you have, can fit into different types of clothing, like let's say you couldn't fit into the designer, which is very limited in the sizing. Like I would love to have like a vintage Chanel or Versace piece, if I had that kind of money, but those clothes will absolutely never fit me. Maybe like I might be able to squeeze into a size 10 or a size 8, but there's absolutely no way. So it's like, is it this type of thing that now that he is smaller and he can fit into these designer garments, is that part of the draw? Like he comes off as so insecure. Some people, the more insecure they are, the more it reads. Like it's like they're leading with their insecurity, and in their minds, it's the exact opposite.
Precious about this subject. When he is being made fun of, he will frantically think of excuses and lies to try to momentarily protect himself from embarrassment, which inevitably just compounds.
Your worst fit? What is this? Okay, that's a meme, dude. What?
Oh no, he wasn't joking.
Because it was so massive. I was like, I have to buy this.
Yeah.
Look, I got the Comme des Garçons.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
We need to bring those back.
When did this is from 2022. He says that he's kidding here.
So listen to how Hasan's story about this shirt.
I actually have a Comme des Garçons t-shirt from Play. Hold on. It's a polka dot one. One second, my dog needs out. My kids. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he bought that as a joke. Oh my God. It looks like you go thrifting and you're like, I want to get something. Like I'm leaving here with something, and I'm gonna go way out on a limb and I'm gonna make this work. You're trying to make it. And why those shoes? Like, look, I think this shirt could have worked. The shorts are ridiculous. The shorts are terrible. And this is another example of like proportion being so bad. What his legs are very, very slender. He's got nice slender legs, nice slender ankles, and this is just so bulky in through the middle in particular. Like, it looks like you bought luggage that got left at the airport, and this is like a 4X gentleman's shirt. This is like you're wearing a shirt that would have fit you better when you were on the heavier side.
Changes. He pulls
Peculiar.
it up and immediately says, "Oh, I bought this as a meme. I
No,
bought
he
it
didn't.
because it was a big shirt."
Okay, that's a meme, dude.
No.
Like, that's not. No, I bought it because
As a
it
joke?
was so massive.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like, I
I was
have to
gonna
buy
say,
this.
Yeah.
Moments later says, "I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this shirt."
I don't know what I was thinking. When
What's
I
up with
bought it.
his
Like, it's
hair?
the biggest
Where did you
shirt.
buy that?
The first thing he does, the first
And
outfit
then-
that
never
we
mind.
see Hasan talking about, he instantly lies. And some of you guys that are Hasan fans are gonna be like, "Oh, what's the big deal? It's just one outfit." It's not about the outfit. It's about his reaction. What are people gonna believe, that this outfit was half a joke? That the top was a joke, but the bottom wasn't a joke?
These are 2016 trends.
I guarantee you that he thought that the shirt, that he did something with the shirt. He's happy with that shirt, and then he got stuck and didn't know how to style the rest of the outfit. It could have worked, but you would have had to go full like Japan baggy all the way down. And yeah, and honestly, maybe that shirt should be
Hasan was
open.
doing in the year 2022.
in the front? I don't know.
He's a 30-year-old man.
This was good. Yeah, this was good. I think.
Oh yeah.
Listen to them. Oh,
I
yeah.
hate that.
Wearing
I mean,
My pastor does that. He wears a like suit jacket or like a jacket or sport coat a lot of the time. And then he'll wear like a tank top underneath it. And I know this was a trend for a minute, but like it just looks like you forgot to finish getting dressed. Already got it. There we go. Okay. Sorry, y'all. On the topic of Hasan, when my dog needs to move, I allow it. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. And it looks like a really nice
what?
suit, too.
Why would you even say, before the fashion guys that you have on, to examine your stupid outfits? Why would you say before they have a chance to respond, it was good? I mean, the Chrome Hearts guy doesn't like it.
Oh yeah.
It is like rich guy inviting all of his friends over to watch him open presents. He's basically like paying professional sports players, you know, to play golf with him or something like that. And then they have to pretend and tell him that he's doing a good job. He's like, yeah, my swing was pure that time, right, guys?
I forget what the pants are, but they're like.
Wait, is that where you were shopping from when I saw you at H. Lorenzo?
I think that was the last
Ugh.
Streamer Awards.
Oh yeah.
This was real bad.
Was that a serious fit?
Yes.
Damn, son. Where'd you
Oh my God.
Prototypical Hasan meme fan. You know?
Wait, how tall are you?
6'4".
Look. I'm 6'4" as well.
Okay, so that guy is obviously picking up on what I am saying about his height. Like he's really slim, so he's very lean. He looks great in terms of his weight. I think he prefers to be a slim person. He looks fantastic. He does not look like a tall person because he chops off his legs with these socks and these high-waisted pants. And then, oh my God, it's just hard. He's trying. That's what you got to give him. You got to give him credit because the guy really is trying.
Yeah.
I'll give you the pass.
All right.
This is hard.
He doesn't know. He doesn't understand.
Listen to this. Again, rich guy paying people to hang out with him. That's the vibe here. Imagine looking at this outfit, right? And then being like, oh, well, he's tall. He's tall. That's why the pants are the way the...
See, Hassan's problem is
Oh
he's not
my
worried about
God.
check
What are those
because he doesn't realize that people out there exist that hate him enough to go onto his Facebook profile and within
I
3
swear.
minutes compile a series of photographs.
That
where
looks
he's
like an
wearing
outfit
pants
my
that
grandma
fit
would wear.
Exactly, like the ones he had just
Okay,
attempted
let's
to
pause
lie about,
this.
as if pants
I want to look at these. Okay. So this one with the little green fanny pack, not bad. I could give him that. That's like a good solid 8. The White Sox are just horrendous. Like, is he a Michael Jackson fan? Why does he insist on these White Sox? Okay, this outfit with the red jacket where he's looking down, I love it from the waist up. Why is he wearing grandma jeans from 2015 skinny ass jeans? I lost like 30 pounds recently. I had to go through my closet. I threw away every single one of those jeans. I don't hate the one where he's with the dog. That one's pretty cool. I don't hate the one with the pocket chain or the wallet chain. I don't hate the one on the shipping container or whatever that is. This is better, a lot better, but those freaking socks.
pants that fit tall people normally were just discovered merely 2 years ago. I mean,
He doesn't
what a
want that.
stupid thing to lie about. It's funny because all he has to do
I think
is
he's
say,
trying
"Yeah,
to
I
make
used to think
those
are
socks
cool.
a
Now
staple."
I don't anymore. But instead, he has to create this fabrication. And really, if he's willing to lie this much about pants, something inconsequential, you've got to ask yourself, what else is he not being upfront about?
The pants, as if the pants...
I think what he's trying to do with these socks. Oh, we don't want to zoom in that much. Like, come on. Medium. There we go. Sorry, guys. My tracking software does that. I think with the socks, he's trying to make it a staple. So, like, I was in real estate, and because it's a very saturated business, saturated industry, when it comes to, like, your marketing, you are told, hey, you need to stick out. You need to do something that makes you stick out from the crowd and makes you memorable. There have been a lot of realtors who pick like I'm in Dallas, pick like a sparkly jacket. Or I knew one guy who did a fedora, like a straight up fedora hat. He wore it every single day. And it wasn't done. I think he liked the hat. He did look good in the hat. But the hat, he explicitly said, I'm doing this to make a kind of a statement. So people remember the guy with the hat. And it was strictly for marketing. I think he's trying to make those socks into a thing. Not for marketing, but just because he believes that people have, when he studies others, and he finds something that he admires in someone else's like wardrobe or their style, he's smart enough or sensitive enough to pick up on the fact that like it's kind of quirky, it's unique, it's like it's kind of a pick me vibe, right? Like, oh, look how cool this is that I put it together. A lot of people, when most people fall into that, like their own little quirky thing very organically, right? It's not forced like this is. Well, he literally is dressed like SpongeBob in this outfit. Oh no, sorry guys. My bad. Let me get back to the SpongeBob bit. There we go.
Listen to this. Again, rich guy paying people to hang out with him. That's the vibe here. Imagine looking at this outfit, right? And then being like, oh, you know, well, he's tall. He's tall. That's why the pants are the way.
See, Hasan's problem is he's not worried about being fact-checked. Because he doesn't realize that people out there exist that hate him enough to go onto his Facebook profile and within 3 minutes compile a series of photographs where he is wearing pants that fit exactly like the ones he had just attempted to lie about, as if pants that fit tall people normally were just discovered merely 2 years ago. I mean, what a stupid thing to lie about. It's funny because all he has to do is say, yeah, I used to think those were cool. Now I don't anymore. But instead, he has to create this fabrication. And really, if he's willing to lie this much about pants, something inconsequential, you've got to ask yourself, what else is he not being upfront about?
The pants, as if the pants are the fucking problem with this. The only difference between this outfit and the one he's wearing on the left is that he has more money and he realized, yeah, I probably shouldn't wear neon. Fundamentally speaking,
The neon
these
isn't
two
too bad.
situations
Oh,
are
yeah, he's
identical.
older,
Nothing
so
has
it's kind of
changed.
weird.
He's not any smarter. He's not any more self-aware. And by the way, they have to. This is how bad Hasan's personal style is. They have to ask him if he's serious.
Real bad.
Was that a serious fit?
Yes.
He almost lies again. Yes.
Yes. I will admit it.
I will admit.
Okay, I
implying
think
also-
when he was saying it's a meme fit, I didn't really know what he meant by that. I think what he's trying to say to these other people who are social media creators, that he did it just for the lulz and to get attention online. I think that's what he means. Pardon me if I'm just being old.
So that he has lied in the past.
Okay,
Whoa.
that's a meme, dude. No, I bought it because
As a
it
joke?
was so massive.
Well, unironically though, it's like your style being so defined is like
True.
that's still like better than
True.
most people.
No,
try.
no, no.
Your style being so defined. Why are you doing this? There's no way that you look at these outfits
Those
and say,
fucking
yeah, you know, well, at least,
Hawaiian
your
shirts.
style is defined. I heart pedophilia.
Oh, I think he's trying to also show, I'm very sensitive, a little bit psychic, right? I think what I'm picking up from him, from his energy in all these photos, is that I think that he thinks those Hawaiian shirts look thrifted, because he's always getting accused of being a rich, spoiled brat. So I think he thinks that makes him look working class, or like he thrifted. And he seems to have gotten the impression that bad thrifting is good thrifting. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think his impression of thrifted clothes is quirky, and he does not understand what makes them work. Does that make sense? It's so weird, because when you like really get inside of his head, it's kind of like autistic or like ADHD, where people have trouble, how do I say this? I want to say this exactly the way that I mean it. They have trouble assimilating a social observation that they've made into their own life, and a lot of people with ADHD or autism have identity issues, right? Because they have to mask so heavily. So like I'm getting deep. I'm not making a diagnosis, but on some levels I can relate to, especially when I'm a lot younger, younger than Hasan in this situation. But I can relate to seeing someone do something and it working for them and thinking, wow, I would love to have that strong of an identity. I think I was really drawn to this, to the strength of their identity and their confidence and how the clothes made them feel and how they wore them and the aura of the person. And I think I was mistaking that for liking the clothes, right? So you see someone's aura in an outfit. And if you're a little bit autistic or you have ADHD and you have to mask all the time and you're trying to just study human beings and put all the pieces together and you have identity issues, like it could come off this way where he really is trying, y'all. Like this is sincere. This is his sincere effort. And he's so insecure that when people question him on it, he plays it off as a joke, but he meant it. Like all these outfits, he's serious because you could tell by the way he looks at himself in the mirror. And then 9 times out of 10 in these photos, he's touching himself. Like he's like touching himself. Like almost like he's comforting himself. I think the reason people are drawn to his outfits is because of it reveals something deeper about him. And since he's always seizing on other people's insecurities and criticizing others, it's something that people are seizing on. And I don't think it's entirely conscious. I don't think it's happening at the conscious level. I think it's like this thing that makes you want to bully him. Like he Streisand affected his insecurity to the degree that he himself is leading with it and calling it out. Does that make sense?
On a fucking tie-dye t-shirt. That would be a defined style. Mental gymnastics to try to compliment this guy.
The pants are, oh God, what was I?
He's saying, what was I doing? Let's try to guess when this outfit is
I
from,
don't hate
okay?
those pants.
Similar images are at least 2 years old. That's what Google
I don't
says.
hate the pants. I hate the shoes and I hate the shirt.
It was this bad where you were
Are those
wearing
Gucci
Pecker
pants?
pants
No,
and
those are
going,
good.
"What was
No,
I thinking?"
the pants are good.
Like you're a 45-year-old man and you're looking
Hey.
at college photos. Okay,
Yes,
now this is
it
the
does give
version
that
of me. Now he
energy.
trusts himself. Now he thinks he looks good.
This is the one that got me canceled because
Giving Miami
Yeah.
Forex.
it's the Gucci shirt, the classic Gucci shirt.
I mean, and when is this from? Even more recent. He also has the stupidest captions. I'm a fuckboy now. Shut up, man. So much jewelry with a Hawaiian shirt and then these. Why wear this massive shirt and these really short shorts? And then every time I look at his feet, I want to throw up, dude. And this is thousands
His shoes
of
are the
dollars.
worst.
No, thousands of dollars.
His
this
shoes
outfit.
are
He's got a
always
fucking
bad.
little,
He just
tote bag
he
on
never
as
picked a
well.
good
What's
shoe in
really
his
funny is later
life.
on, he's making fun of people for dressing like their divorced dad who look like they're
No.
into crypto.
Divorced dads try harder than that, even harder.
No, look at this. When you're a 45-year-old divorced dad, moved to South Florida recently.
I love that in his mind, he's too good for Philip Plein shoes. As if they wouldn't perfectly match this Coachella ensemble.
This is
Okay, so look, he said it again. If you listen to, I always say that people tell you exactly what they're thinking or who they are if you just listen to them. He sees people as like Sims characters or like a GTA character. You pick like he sees every person as like a flat Stanley 2-dimensional character. And he's got these archetypes that he believes in. You get what I'm saying? Like and that to me tells you that he doesn't have an identity. Because like if you ask Hasan Piker to describe himself, what would he say? What would he say? Like, Hasan, I wish that those 2 fashion guys in the video would ask him, how would you describe your style? Has anyone ever even asked him that? Because we know he loves to talk about himself. He will be more than happy to answer the question. And if we just shut up and listen to the answer, we're going to learn so much about this guy. He's going to tell us who he thinks he is. I think for real, because he's really trying with the fashion. You guys, he never gives up. Like, a lot of people will be like, I'm just going to wear black jeans and black t-shirt and some jeans at this point, because every foray into fashion has just made me feel and look really stupid. He is relentless. He will not quit. He wants this so bad, y'all.
This is the one that got me canceled because
Giving
the
Miami Forex trader.
it's
Miami
the Gucci shirt,
Forex
the
trader.
classic Gucci shirt.
He looks like someone who hasn't showered and he had to run to
If
the
you actually pulled it off,
the
no one would've
Family
said
Mart
anything.
for some
Has that ever occurred to you?
onigiri.
That if you look good in a piece of clothes, nobody's gonna go after you for it. He looks like a gigantic teenager. When I go with my mom to the airport, this is her strategy. She puts on every single piece of jewelry that she owns so that they can't like go through her bag or whatever and then like steal it. So when she goes, it's always that she goes through the metal detector and the metal detector makes the loudest beep it's ever fucking made. That's what Hasan looks like. He looks like my mom when we go traveling together as a mommy-son duo. She calls it Maria and Luigi.
Oh
'Cause she's Mario,
no.
but a woman. Maria, and then
I
it makes
love
me
this
Luigi.
guy's mom. Does she want to be in the Dead Barbies granny gang? Can
She
you
clicks on
give me
this
her
link.
number?
A guy
Let's hang
that is
out.
Self-obsessed. Look behind him. Half the things that are in his bookshelf have his name on it. They're like fan art of him. There's one of him. There's him again.
I
Got a
bet
basketball
you,
that's a-
I think it's just like I said. I bet you he has to look at those items to have some sense of identity. Like, not making a diagnosis, but he's giving autism. Like that social blind spot that autists often experience and self-report, like, hey, I feel like there's a glass wall between me and the rest of the world. He's trying to connect all of it. He's trying to connect it all. I think honestly that's probably a big part of the LARPing with the politics, is a lot of people will glom on to political issues to try to give themselves an identity, especially in his wing, the left wing, the liberal, artistic, artsy, sensitive wing of politics. They're very much that way.
There's Hasan on it.
They're creative, thinking, feeling, and then when they are forced to be analytical, it doesn't come quite as naturally.
Like, oh, there he is.
And that's why people say that their opinions are dumb. They sound dumb because it's coming from a place of, this is who I want you to think I am, and these what are the values I want you to think that I have. And a lot of times it's very surface level. It's not something that is like sometimes it is, but many of the issues that they take up the cross for don't really resonate with them. They're just like pick from a menu of things that they think they're supposed to care about, because they're not like administrators, like traditionally, in my experience, conservative Republican people tend to be the more like analytical, business owning, running, certain types of businesses, like infrastructure type businesses, tend to be really boring for the creative liberal types who care the most about social issues, which isn't bad. We need people to care about everything. Hold on. I think my dog is doing dog things again. Why are my dogs acting up during the Hasan Piker stream? Are like they signaling? What's up, buddy? Where are you at? I heard her. I don't know what that was. Okay, sorry. I don't have a shock collar, so I have to get up every single time. When am I just going to suck it up and start zapping the dog so I can focus on myself? 21 minutes. I'm really excited to see if the gameplay is better. Okay, let's go.
This guy, there's his name again. You really think this guy doesn't know about the page that is dedicated to tracking his outfits? Oh, what's this?
What is this? Updated fits? Oh, there's an entire account dedicated.
Oh, there's an entire account? Oh, you're telling me now for the first time. The person running this is sort of snitching
I need to be
on
there.
Hasan because they just post all of the stupid shit that he purchases. And
He doesn't know how old he is. So when I reached like 30s, getting dressed became very difficult. It was hard because you don't feel like you're 35. For me, when I was 35, even though I had like a serious life and like responsibilities and all the things that go along with being an actual 35-year-old adult, you still feel like you're in your 20s. Because so far in my experience as a human being and now a granny, the 20s was the most traumatic and the one that leaves the biggest impression. Like when you're really young and you're like in high school or like middle school, you think that lasts forever. Let me tell you, once you hit your 20s and you go from like 20 to like 31 or 32, you forget that phase of your life even happened, and you're sitting there like, oh my God, like you feel like you didn't learn anything all those years. Like you're kind of cast out in the world, like for real, right? Your parents or whoever is in your life, your support system is like, okay, now you're going to go out and make a life, and these are the social things that are expected of you. It's fucking terrifying. It's terrifying. It's fun and exciting. You're looking your best, probably, hopefully. You're feeling great, hopefully. But it's this weird mix of emotions. It's traumatic. It's exciting. Like, oh my God. Look, I would never want to be in my 20s again as long as I live. I loved the 30s. I would do the 30s again. But I'm sorry, I'm on such a rant. Getting dressed at age 35 was hard because you're like at this in-between phase and you barely know that your 20s ended. So you kind of still feel like you're part of that group, and you're solidly not part of that group. And he's a good-looking guy, so it's easy to kind of camp out with the 20-somethings for like 7 or 8 more years and go relatively undetected, especially if you're wearing this pink like anime sweater or whatever the hell this
and
is.
the amount
You can trick people into thinking you're a lot younger than you are.
that it costs, $135.
And the main person you're usually tricking is yourself.
That's cheap for Hasan. This is a trashy jacket. Hypeland.
It's
Blue
really
Flamingo
ugly.
Reversible Sherpa fleece jacket, $135. This thing is probably a piece of crap. If it's $135, got a graphic this big, look, I mean, it's cheap. He bought a cheap, shitty thing because it's got a character that he likes from an anime on it.
This is my favorite jacket. I got this in Japan. Color.
Capital?
No,
Told you.
Color.
Oh,
K.
color. Yeah.
So sick.
Did you go to the store?
He's really hyped about himself because this is what
That's
Hasan
not bad.
wanted to do this stream. He wanted to have these guys compliment him. He wanted his ego stroked. He's excited about
The thing that he, in my opinion, messed up on this outfit is I do not see anybody in Japan wearing that t-shirt with that jacket or those pants. They tend to pick a lane, right? So if they're going to go a little dressy, they're going to put maybe like a silkier shirt under there or a collared shirt, or it's not going to be a graphic tee. You're taking all the attention away from the nice cut of the jacket. And that's the one thing about Japanese fashion that I love is the way good morning, is the way, where are you going?
Oh, I'm checking the weather.
Oh, what do you got going on today?
I got my interview, remember?
What time?
It's at 9:30 in downtown.
Oh, what's it for?
Sonic.
Oh, cool. Congratulations. 9:30. Okay. Huh. Okay. Anyway, the one thing I like about Japanese style is the cut. Everything is cut so nicely. And the dimensions and the shapes are so innovative and so cool. Like, think Kanye when he fixed Kim Kardashian's entire wardrobe. That's Japanese style. They would never ruin this nice jacket with that shirt, in my opinion.
Real comfortable. Look what happens next.
What is this?
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, my newer engineered garment.
Do you see that? They love this. These two guys, they're cracking the fuck up. They're right now, they're sort of like peaking.
This is already an awkward conversation because he's trying to convince people that are younger than him that his outfit is cool. Like, that's just never gonna happen, you know? Like, when I ask my kids if they like my outfit, they're not judging it from their standards. They're judging it from, do I look fine and fit in with the rest of the grannies, you know? Or is it like appropriate for who I am? He's sitting here subjecting these young guys who don't probably share anything in common with his sense of style, to like rate his style. Like, if like it would have made more sense if he had a 35 or 40-year-old man helping him, right? Because you're already starting off on the wrong foot. You don't share anything in common, in my opinion.
In their laughter, and Hasan has to try to pretend to be a good sport about this, but he cuts. Look at him. Deadly serious.
I get so confused about the English professor outfit that he wears a lot. That tweed sport coat is for an 80-year-old. It's so weird. I think he's trying to balance out the, oh, did someone tell him he was skewing too young? Because I think that's where this more formal arc comes from. Because if you pay attention, it seems like there's a demarcation from, or departure from, the wonky shit into this new world traveler who robs every old man he sees in Asian airports.
Off of this right away. I mean, Hasan
that's mean.
reacted to this the same way
R.I.P.
that I
Joan
react when I
Rivers.
see a photo of my
Love you, girl.
ex-girlfriend.
Miss you.
I'm like, oh, ouch, that hurts. That's how Hasan reacts when he sees a funny meme about himself. And they love it.
He makes me anxious. He gives me
Jacket
anxiety.
again, real quick.
Engineered garments, pants. Look at.
I don't like it.
Look at my better fits.
Oh,
This is how he's
damn.
gonna try to distract
Why
from the situation is showing a photo of him in a
AC.
sleeveless shirt. These are the necklaces that they wear on like Love Island and stuff. And
That
the
is
guys have to wear these
embarrassing.
massive necklaces because they attach a microphone to them. That's the only reason they have them on. Hasan wears them because he thinks they look good.
I think you've definitely found a style that kind of fits just like your vibe though. Like,
Totally.
He doesn't like
you
being
look
patroned.
beard, hair, like everything kind of just really fits your.
He knows he's bullshitting him. He does not.
Oh my god.
I've seen that outfit at the Golden Corral here in Texas not that long ago, last Thanksgiving. There was a 95-year-old gentleman wearing that same bolero and that same jacket at the Golden Corral. Bless him. He looked so good. He looked sharp. But he was 95.
See what the new ones are. Because you haven't really done anything stupid in a while.
No.
No, like you haven't gone viral for wearing something crazy.
Everything that people point to about like how bad my fits are, almost all of them still come from like
Just 2019.
no, all of those fits are from like 2016.
I'm Hasan, and I've only worn good outfits for the last 9 years. The last 9 years, I've a flawless record. Oh, really?
Oh, that's what's really fucked up about it. It's like, bro, you're gonna judge me by what I was.
Then
wearing?
why are we looking at so far back? Why can't we look at the most recent ones? Because I thought we were trying to get like a fashion advice here.
Yo, that's crazy. To fit in with his fake friends that are paid to hang out with him.
2016, that's crazy.
That's crazy. No,
Oh, I bet
we're
she's
stretching
down
you about
there.
Clothes you were wearing 2 years
I think
ago.
she's down
Would
there,
you
and I
have
need to put my
clothes
car
that
down
you're
there. I've done
wearing
this
right
before.
now? He looks like a basketball player. He looks like Russell Westbrook. When Russell Westbrook would show up with the fake glasses on, have
Oh.
some sort of like substitute teacher.
Oh my God. You know who
I-
the other person who does this shit? It drives me up the fucking wall. Cam Newton. Those hats. Oh, poser. Such a poser. He drives me crazy. He thinks he did a thing. He thinks those Johnny Depp hats are a thing. You know what Hasan should have done? He should have got a beautiful Goro chain in Japan. Like subtle, something that it's like a, if you know, you know. Like if you know Goro, you're the shit. Right? Something subtle. That's my fashion style. Like I do not wear labels. Even if I wear a piece of clothing that's higher end, it will not have a label on it. It's just going to be a nice, creamy, buttery, beautiful looking sweater. I do not want to be a billboard for anyone. Huge, huge, huge hater of wearing branded clothes on my body. No way. That is advertising space that nobody can pay for. Right? And I think that's what makes my style different is that even if I had something that was pricey, I do not want anyone to know it. I do not. Like, I guess they call that like old fashioned, what do they call it? Classic glam or whatever. I need to get out of this car because I'm going to ruin it. Like always. Get out, Jem. Let's put the car back before it gets destroyed. I didn't think this was going to be as fun as it is. It was like a spur of the moment thing that I wanted to do with you guys this morning, and it's turning out to be so fun. Look, he wanted the smoke. I'm not being mean. He called out the grannies. He told me to search on the internet for his meat pics. On behalf of the internet grannies, I feel offended by this. We were just minding our own business over here in the granny section of the internet, and then he's trying to force this on us. So like, if you don't want to be on the granny radar, what can I say?
Outfit for whatever fucking reason. It's interesting to the terminology used in the stream where they refer to the idea of Hasan wearing horrible, like unbelievably bad outfits to the point where you have to question somebody's mental faculties. Like,
that's
is
mean.
he okay? They refer to
No,
these as mistakes.
that's not what you're picking up
Describing
on.
Hasan's outfits as mistakes is like describing domestic violence as a mistake. The
That's
guy's
not
just
what
gonna
you-
go home.
That's
and
not
do-
what you're picking up on. You're picking up on his deep insecurities, and you're picking up on the fact that he's trying to do a thing, and it is not working. We got to take our thumbnail, y'all. I love your coat. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's go this way a little bit more. Oh, I like that. Yeah, thumbnail. Cool. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh, so bad.
It's not that
Things
bad.
that you've done.
Yeah.
How old are these? I wish we knew how old these were.
It's so embarrassing.
This is like 2016.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
2017.
For 2016, it's not that
2017,
far off.
2017. He's lying. You think the guy doesn't know?
What is this?
Too far away.
Only fits from 2016. No. I know.
Oh.
Fuck no, baby.
What is with those collared shirts? Oh, his shoulders.
What
He
are
has
you
broad
doing,
shoulder.
Hasan? Why would you say something so easily debunked?
Judge me by what I was wearing in
Damn.
2016.
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
And then someone provides you proof, and you go, no, I know.
No. I know. COVID was an era. It was.
Oh, he's blaming COVID
okay.
now?
Oh, this was during COVID.
You were lucky to leave
When
the
I say
house.
I've only worn cool outfits since the year 2016. Minus COVID.
There she is. She's up
Oh,
there.
really?
How am I going to get up there?
2022 and onward.
Okay, so it goes from 2016. Has a flawless outfit resume to 2022 onward. Oh. Okay, 2022 onward, we won't be able to find a bad outfit. This, by the way, this photo of him that he's freaking out over, this was him in 2021. So he just draws these arbitrary cutoffs. If you dressed like this in 2021,
Come on. Let me up.
That's insane. Cheetah print button up. with
That's
short
weird.
shorts and Converse and Nike socks.
Ugh.
Like, it's not even close. He's like
Those
gone from
shorts are
this To
weird.
being like, yeah,
Why does he like those shorts
I
so
like
much?
Gucci now. I like Gucci and stuff. You don't need Gucci and stuff, dude. You need to go to Gap. Figure out how to look like a regular human being.
He
or you
can't.
start
He's
spending
not a regular
thousands
human
and
being.
thousands of dollars on jackets. It doesn't make any sense.
2022 and onward, you're gonna have a hard time finding.
This is last year. You're gonna have a really hard time finding bad outfits of me. Nothing's changed. I mean, look at his beanie and his sunglasses chain. He looks like an e-boy. You guys remember e-boys? E-boy fashion trend. What do we have here? It's the same silhouette. Look at him.
Oh my God, he's
Perfect.
right.
There he is. In the year 2024, Hasan Piker dressing like an e-boy. Fucking psychopath, man.
No,
And also,
I've
you
been
got
putting
into,
that
like,
shit
a point
on.
of
No, you haven't, man. You have not been putting that shit on. Not even a little bit.
I don't know where this shirt is. The background of this shirt is that it is.
Is that my
from-
car?
This is a dude that
No.
I'm friends with. He was an anarchist. He made this merch and he wanted me to like promo it. And it's fucking 421 weeks ago. You know, April 6, 2017. Like this filter doesn't even exist anymore. You know what I mean? Like the filter has been outdated.
Yeah, the filter has been outdated. So that's his story, right? Is, oh, I look stupid here because this is my friend's merch and my friend wanted me to promote it. I don't see any promotional linkage here in the description. He doesn't at the guy. There's no website. There's no nothing. Now, what do you think is more likely? That the guy in the same year made this his personalized merch, right? Isn't that amazing? He tries to blame somebody else for looking stupid. In the same year, he also dropped merch that is equally bad, sold that, and then is wearing it on a red carpet somewhere with like 7 wallet chains on and 45 rings and bracelets. Your little story doesn't add up. You know what I think happened? You are an idiot, and you're still an idiot telling lies about how you used to be an idiot, and you're blaming your friend for this outfit when this is how you dressed. Even if it were true about this t-shirt, which we have just logically debunked. Even if
He's
that
really
were true,
sensitive
the
about
rest
that
of the
shirt.
outfit is still despicable. Like, why are you wearing a jacket hanging around your elbows?
I don't think we're talking enough about the class most egregious crime of making Hasan wear this shit for 3 years. Okay, calm down.
Okay, calm down. He's doing his fuckboy voice. And by the way, you know, if there's any
God,
deranged
it's bad. It is
Hasan
bad.
fans who are gonna comment and be like, yo, dude, you're totally obsessed with this guy. Yeah, I am. To me, this is like the equivalent of the Epstein situation where, you know, Trump, you guys are doing the Trump defense, where he's like, are we still talking about that Epstein guy? It's like, yeah, we're sure that he's getting away with it. There's no justice.
Dude,
I've
yes.
never been in Japan yet.
Whoa!
You haven't been in Japan?
Wait, go back. How the
Oh,
fuck did they
edited it.
get this?
That's pretty close.
Make the rich come.
Make the rich come. He wants to just talk over it. And Fruity Aesthetic loves it. Make the rich come. I've completely changed my mind about Fruity Aesthetic, man.
Make the rich come.
Best Brits, in my opinion, from
He tries to just move on from it. Dude, you're never living that down. It exposes the truth about him.
the trench coat that I got in Japan. Do you guys have that? This jacket is so sick.
Oh no, that's the worst. He thought they were gonna love the
I'm not sure
jacket.
about this one. What is this?
They didn't.
Oh,
That's
oh, it's
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
so.
yeah.
He's just like
bad.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
You're a One Piece villain here.
Brother.
I haven't even seen One
It's
Piece.
so bad.
Dude, Fruity Aesthetic just pwned his ass. You're a One Piece villain, and I haven't even seen One Piece. That was golden, my respect. And you'll never guess the date on this.
2022 and onward, you're gonna have a hard time finding.
And I haven't even seen One Piece.
It's so bad.
just-
This is
Oh,
why.
yeah, I was gonna say, I really like the rug right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Zorro rug.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Why do you guys help him?
a lot of cool
shit in general.
Amazing, dude. Hasan must have like a firing squad pointed at them off camera because when they're confronted with this absolutely horrendous
I cannot
photo
find
from
this
3 years ago that
anywhere. What in the
completely
actual hell is
undermines Hasan's
happening?
personal narrative, Wisdom
They're
turns
usually down
around and
here.
starts talking about the fucking bookshelf. Oh, look at all this cool stuff that you have. Look at this stuff that is in the opposite direction of the screen that we're all looking at. Look at this. Let's look over here instead.
I've definitely improved my Hawaiian shirt game, or like my shirt game in general. I got a lot of what's the brand? It's a small brand in Austin.
You're getting Hawaiian shirts from Austin?
No, it's not Hawaiian. it's like
Dude, Fruity Aesthetic just pwns him again. That was a good joke. You got to give him his props there.
Part of the discourse right now with Hawaiian shirts too is like a lot of people back home, like, because we use the term aloha shirt.
yeah.
Yeah, but then like Hawaiian shirt, I feel like I've heard a lot from the mainland.
I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not.
I'm from Hawaii.
Okay, but like,
No,
I feel like you're
that's
using,
a real one.
I feel like you're using that as a
No,
way
that's a real one.
as a way to lie to me.
Dude,
And
no,
I'm gonna be
dude,
like,
you get this for selling.
actually, they call it aloha shirts in Hawaii. And someone's gonna be like, I'm literally from Hawaii, you fucking idiot. That's not
Oh,
true.
no.
Hasan is so stupid. He thinks that Frugal Aesthetic is pranking him. He thinks that they actually call them Hawaiian shirts in Hawaii. Imagine if you you were hanging out with your friend at your house. Say you're from the United States. And you go, what should we have for dinner tonight? And your friend says, how about some American food? No, that's
Right.
not what your friend would. Your friend would say, let's get hamburgers.
You look good with sunglasses though.
No, he doesn't.
I feel like
Thank
they work
you.
well on your face. I have one
They're
suit
trying.
that looks good on my face, and it's this one.
Sonic the Hedgehog after LASIK eye surgery looking ass boy.
What I find particularly disturbing about Hasan's self-shot photography is the eagerness, these odd faces that he
Yes.
makes. And in these particular moments, he genuinely believes that he looks cool and handsome and attractive. It's sort of like when you hear somebody sing that has no business singing, but they're convinced that they're this incredible talent, and they're just oblivious and delusional about the sound of their own voice. That's Hasan posting these photos of himself every fucking day where he looks like a complete nincompoop.
This is humiliating. If one of my friends put this on their Instagram story, it would be up for probably 5 minutes before they were bullied. A grandma Chesterfield cuck chair, samurai sword hung up on his wall, and then these matching Airbnb black frames with probably
That is
red velvet
chaotic.
prints in them. Like, he's spending probably $300 on this corner of his home, but he's dressing himself in like $3,000 outfits.
What do you? I mean, I got hella glasses here. You want to try them on? Here, you can try these on. See
ones
how
are
it
these?
looks. These are
The
the
gas
Balenci's.
I've got
Oh, no.
hella glasses here.
That's
These are the
cringy, though.
Balencis. I think a
Oh.
lot of the defenses about Hasan's rampant consumerism sort of go along
I give
the
up.
lines of like,
I can't
well,
find
yeah,
this
you know,
shit.
he's
I'm
in
pissed.
a capitalist society, so of course, like all of us,
put it
he
over
has
here.
to
Like a
participate
dummy?
in it.
Maybe
He's
it's
not
over here.
immune from capitalism, right? This is not participation in capitalism. What
Oh,
Hasan
damn. Okay,
demonstrates
found
is
it.
a gross obsession with material wealth. This is not the same as saying, oh, you know, I like to have nice things. I like to have a couple of nice things. You know, everybody should have quality goods, you know, that they can use that aren't flimsy pieces of shit. Some products and some possessions that people can be proud of and that they can use. This is not like that. Especially something like designer sunglasses, where you're basically paying $500 to $1,000 for plastic. He likes them because they're brand name. How many pairs of sunglasses does somebody need? He relishes in excess. He dresses like an elite, yet he claims to advocate for you. You know, imagine
That's
if
weird.
Bernie Sanders was, you know, in Congress and he was wearing a Louis Vuitton suit with a grill on, and through his gold teeth, he was speaking about taxing the rich, right? I mean, people would be like, that doesn't really seem like cogent, consistent messaging to me.
I want a parcel tracker on Hasan's house. I want to know how many boxes and packages show up to his doorstep because of his shopping addiction. And you know the guy orders Uber Eats for every single fucking meal. So I bet the like delivery driver that's bringing him a fucking Mediterranean bowl from
Come
a
on.
restaurant that's 0.4 miles away has to like wade through an ocean of poly mailers to try to get to Hasan's front door. Then he finally gets to the doorbell, and that giant dog Hasan has jumps through the window and bites his dick off.
It's not like he sort of collects these things in private. You know, something that a lot of like politicians have the good sense to do. They try to keep the amount of money in their wealth low-key. Hasan, he shows it off to his viewers, and he enjoys doing so. That's part
I could
of
tell
the,
you why.
The process that
The part of the reason that he does that is because he can't pick a lane. He cannot pick a lane. He does not. So when the thrift store outfits don't work and he gets made fun of, he tries something different. He tries to flex, right? Think about when you're a kid on the playground or the basketball court or something, right? And you all start talking about who's got what or whatever. That's what he tries to do. He's like one-upping with, okay, well, my shirt looks, maybe my freaking Aloha shirt looks stupid, but I can afford these other things too. So I'm not just one-dimensional. And he's just trying to one-up.
that he likes so much is getting the feedback from his fans. How amazing it is that he spent another $10,000 on an outfit that doesn't fit him.
Sucks because they
It's like black
down.
dudes when they can go bald is a superpower.
Yeah, because they're allowed to.
Yeah. White dudes, they go bald. Everyone's like, whoa.
Yeah, but
Where you been, buddy? At the clan meet?
but for like
No,
That was
this is
so
absolute
awkward.
nightmare.
Oh my
He makes
God.
a joke about the KKK
Oh
in
my
front of a
God.
black guy, and this is his face.
This is so embarrassing.
Why would you go for like top rope, the riskiest material?
Because
in front of your black friend
nothing's
when you're not
working.
funny? Like, if I were you, I would be doing fart jokes.
Nothing's working. Nothing's working. And he's trying everything and absolutely nothing is working.
In front of this guy. You know, you're not like Norm Macdonald or something, buddy.
You look, Mark J. goes, Chad, I love the grandpa cardigan in Japan. I love this cardigan. I wear it all the time.
I love this cardigan.
yo,
Again, also,
that's great.
This looks to me like a woman's cardigan, but like a quintuple XL woman's cardigan. So,
Bro,
it's-
every
it's
girl in
designed
the
to fit a
in
wo-
the subway in Osaka was wearing that sweater. And that Def Leppard shirt with a necklace. Oh my God. I guarantee you the Japanese were like, what the heck?
who's very wide.
And he's
but not
tall.
and
So he's
also,
on
you
the
know,
train being
admire
6'4"
Hasan's
in this
Curtis
weird
Connor
outfit.
Inspired, safe, sleazy accessorizing as usual. Fruity aesthetic roasts the shit out of him.
Is
again,
that a
high
Def
waisted.
Leppard shirt
Yeah. I don't
with
even.
a cardigan?
I didn't have a lot of options there.
What an epic poem
'Cause
that
nothing
was.
fits.
Is that a Def Leppard
Nothing in
shirt with a
Japan would fit
cardigan?
him.
Hasan pretends like this is something
Those
that
clothes
he
are
was
tiny.
aware of prior, and he tells another lie, which is, oh yeah, I didn't have a lot of options.
No,
He
it's the truth.
specifically talks earlier on.
He doesn't have options because he's 6'4" and thick in Japan. Like I didn't have a lot of options because I'm 5'9" and thick in Japan.
In the stream about how he goes to Japan and shops. What, did you run out of money over there?
No,
Hasan?
that's not the
You
problem.
went to buy clothes. You went on a shopping spree and you put together a stupid outfit, and now you're lying about not having options. You went over there to amass more options on top of the ludicrous amount of options that you already possess.
He 100% paired a band t-shirt
Oh.
with a cardigan because it's part of this Curtis Connor safe, sleazy, I want to look like a grandma with a penis who has tattoos. And the people that dress
I'm
like
so
that are
grossed
the
out
biggest
by him.
freaks of all time. They're dressing according to what they believe the opposite sex
It's so
preferences
weird.
are, rather than expressing themselves through their clothes, which is indicative of psychopathy.
Love Lemaire, but I can't. You know this better than anybody else. A lot of their stuff is just like kind of ill-fitting.
Really?
I think so.
Lemaire,
I
you
think
think
For
some
like, you
of-
like pants?
Sometimes, yeah.
Usually,
Like
I size
I've
up.
bought stuff off of Farfetch, and then it comes in, and I'm like, this is my size, but it's not fitting me.
Oh, I never buy my size. For pants, I always
have to
buy like a
size up.
size up or two.
Oh, another embarrassing moment for Hasan. He thinks he knows stuff about fashion, and then
He's trying to
both
do
these
lingo
guys know that
words.
He's wrong. You have to size up in La Mer, Hasan. You stupid bitch.
Oh, Vans are back now
Just the
at the Met
authentic-
Gala.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
This fit would go so hard with a receding hairline. Oh,
You get what I'm saying, though, right? Like, you
This
get what
is
I'm
so-
saying.
this is so funny.
Yo,
Oh,
ban him.
no,
Ban
I
him.
can't. He's in your replies.
Dad, wait, really? I never saw that. That is crazy.
Funny, you can see in this how when the joke is at somebody else's expense, Hasan doesn't feel the need to cut it off. What's about him though? You know, he's changing the subject immediately. He really genuinely wears Teddy Fresh, and I'm sure that he now would blame Ethan and say, "Oh, this Ethan."
Ugh,
Ethan
that
music
mustache is the worst part of the whole
we don't
outfit.
believe you, dude. We don't believe. He obviously thinks that he looks cool. This is how you know he's stupid. Something that Ela Klein designed.
Teddy Fresh isn't
I'm like,
really
yeah, that's
my
fire.
style,
Oh my
but I think
God.
it's
Can you
really
believe
well
this is
made.
2020.
I think they
This
invest
looks
in
way cooler than
materials.
Hasan, by the way. This is all stuff as well that he's left on his Instagram. You can just go and find this. This is
The long hair was attractive.
that he has deemed worthy.
I
to
think he looks
remain
better
on
with
the
long
grid.
hair.
Dude, who I will never understand.
I think he looks more like
who
himself
buys
with
The
long
other ones
hair.
are a bit much.
I had like the OG.
Or
one.
even like the
Now there's
reflective
too much.
silver ones is like, I don't know.
He's really bad at making fun of stuff. He's like horrendous. Because the problem for Hasan, especially when it comes to like fashion, if you're going to talk shit on things, you better have like a squeaky clean resume. So he's looking at these $820 painted sneakers, and he's going, oh, who would wear those, right? Because the idea is that if you're going to buy clothes that have paint splattered on them sort of as like a decorative effect, you must be a moron because paint is cheap and it looks like they're just old used shoes. Who would pay for something that is old and used as an aesthetic device? Hasan would. I mean, that's funny. I remember this from
Oh,
a couple years
no.
ago. I saw
remember
Hasan
those
wearing
pants.
these, and he's worn them in other
Poor
photos.
guy. I
There's, like,
honestly feel
these
sorry for
gallery
him.
department double fronts that have had the fronts ripped off with, as you can see, paint splattered all over the sides of them. You know, these are $1,000,
$1,200.
$1,500. Who knows what he paid for them? $800 paint splattered shoes. You'd have to be an idiot. But $1,500 paint splattered pants. No, that's completely different.
Oh, it's too much too. I don't know. It's just not for me. I got the best fit for you guys.
Oh, municipal. Oh,
Mark
bro, I'm on
Wahlberg's
this.
pants?
Prayed up.
Wearing
Yo.
municipal,
Bro,
Yo,
no,
everyone who
I
stays
saw-
prayed up, bro. Everyone who stays prayed up, like me.
Lucas just sent me a photo of like him, and like in the background there's this guy walking his dog in like full municipal.
Oh my.
I feel like if you're the type of guy who buys municipal, you buy the full fit though.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, no, because
true.
it's
I really like this part of the stream because these dudes are all sitting around going, municipal. Who's buying municipal?
Oh,
Who is
Mark
this even
Wahlberg.
for Hasan. That's the whole point of municipal. It's for jacked, clueless guys who don't know how to dress. So you just put on a full municipal outfit and you don't have to worry about it.
VIP, okay.
Hassan would be 100 times better off dressing like Mark Wahlberg than he would putting together outfits of his own volition. Like, it's not even it's no contest.
I'm not only saying it will look good on him,
Excuse me.
I'm saying it'll look right. Hasan will finally find an identity that makes sense for him because
That is what I was saying. I was like, he should give up and go with like a black t-shirt and jeans. Like, I had an English professor. He was so cool, highly autistic, but he wore the same outfit every single freaking day. And he had all this, as the kids like to say, aura. He had long hair, a lot like Hasan's, exactly like Hasan's in that picture. And he wore clunky shoes, like the clunky grandma loafer shoes that Hasan likes to wear with white socks, and my pastor likes to wear with white socks. And like kind of loose fitting jeans, like that outfit that my professor wore looks good today. It looked good in 1980. It'll look good in 2047. Like, it's just a classic outfit. I think that Hasan should settle into a very classic, understated style and build from there. I don't think that Hasan needs a lot of, I think in Hasan's case, it's actually worse if he wears flashy clothes, because it's taking away, in my opinion, from whatever personality he might have. Like, it's distracting. If I was meeting him and I was like genuinely interested in getting to know him and he was wearing this, his outfit would be so distracting to me that I don't think I'd be able to take him seriously. And then I would also be sitting there the whole time wondering, like, what is this person trying to convey? Because I feel very much that he's always in portrayal, right? And that's kind of funny because the video maker Posers0, I wonder if he's got other good videos, makes the point that it's kind of like sociopathic. Like, he isn't connected.
I think he is.
Dude, look at this fucking. Oh god, look at the fit of
Even the
these
way
hoodies.
it's formatted on the hoodie is so whack.
Yeah, it's like
The arch text.
Oh my days.
arch text. The fucking fit of the hoodie is so
Yeah, who would-
uninspired.
Like how bad he is at talking shit on stuff. The fit of the clothes is uninspired. It has an uninspired fit. Okay, this guy apparently doesn't like arched text on clothes, right? Oh, look, there's arched text on his dumb clothes. But look how inspired the fit is. It's incredible that Hasan has the audacity to be judgmental.
The graphic
of
tees
other
that he wears
people's
are the
outfits
actual
and
worst.
their designs. He just puts Chinese characters and globes everywhere on the stuff that he makes. All of the most overused
Is that his
design
shit?
elements, he just slaps those all over his shirts. He like hires people that also make clothes for Forever 21, but instead
Okay, I would really love to know if those characters are accurate, because when I went to Japan, he's saying that's Chinese and it looks like Chinese. But when I went to Japan, I bought a knife, right? A chef's knife. Japan's famous for their chef knives. So I bought a chef's knife, and you are gifted with engraving when you buy this knife. They'll engrave it for free. And so I wanted my Chinese zodiac with my husband's Chinese zodiac. So horse and monkey. I pull up the kanji for horse and monkey, and the lady, obviously she's very nice because I'm a customer. She's like, no, it's not. That's not what we use. So like kanji's set, like it is what it is. But you know, as a bilingual person, like I understood that, like, and I was in Osaka too. So just there's the Osaka disclaimer there, where the dialect in Osaka is extremely unique. So, and I still couldn't tell you, is that an Osaka horse monkey interpretation? I don't know. But anyway, the point is that she's like, no, we're going to clean this up and we're going to use, she showed me the difference. Like she drew it out and showed me the difference. They're so, almost every time these are inaccurate letters, inaccurate characters. I would be so curious to know if they're accurate or not.
instead of writing summer vibes in big text, he just writes something like anti-fascist or corruption, collusion, some other fucking buzzword
dark,
that'll get his
weird.
dumb fans excited. Got moist critical shit right next to it. Like all these people, they all make the same merchandise. So
It's ugly.
uninspired. Talking about uninspired. Yeah, Hasan, because you really seized the opportunity when it came to making your own clothes, right? To create something original. It's all the same thing, just graphs and meaningless crap on here. There's your globe. There's like an atom, Japanese text right here, an eyeball. It's literally just stuff. This is moist critical scare. Vague stuff. Bunch of countries
Vague
right Countries
artsy
with
abstract
barbed wire
crap.
bordering them.
I feel like this is an experiment to see what you can make clown asses wear. Like they're like, how can we get dumbasses to
Anybody
pay?
who's wearing these is wearing them with a pair of tapered skinny cargos.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And like,
Hasan's pulled up the worst possible brand he can think of here, which is Philip Plein. And Wisdom
I don't even know
comes
what
in
that
there.
is.
He's trying to get in on the shit talk, right? Wisdom's like, anybody who's dumb enough to wear this would probably pair it with some tapered skinny cargo.
And then
of course,
Hasan-
something that Hasan was wearing in the year 2022 in one of the worst outfits I've ever seen. How can you really have this on and then act like
he's trying
you're
to dress
too
like
good
System
for,
of a
like,
Down.
Philip Plein or something? This is Hasan, 30 years old. He's had 30 years of practice.
He's rich and he's like, why do they always send the bar? Why do they always send the bar? This is my System of a Down. Why do they always send the poor? But my daddy's a billionaire fit.
Oh, this is denim. Oh,
Yo, these shoes are made of denim, yo. Look at you. Fucking idiot. Again, with his jacket. This
He
is the
gives me
same
anxiety.
thing as the Eat the Rich photo, where he's got his jacket like hanging off of his shoulders. He's learned nothing. And I want to tell Wisdom and Frugalist that I like you guys. You guys are both cool. Join my team. You don't have to pretend to respect this noob anymore. You can finally be free. Here's a good test for you. At home, try this out. Google a name and then
All
type
right,
in
I'm done.
Instagram afterwards. A completely random person, and they will probably be fresher than Hasan. Let's see. Daniel Smith IG. Okay, not a famous guy. These guys are all famous. Let's see. Daniel Smith, 4,000 followers. Yep, he's fresher than Hasan. Told you guys. Try it. It works every single time. Yep, fresher than Hasan. He looks like a normal dude. A regular nice guy. I've done this 3 times. It hasn't failed yet.
All right, guys, that's about it from me on this topic. I think we can all agree that he had this coming. There's no way he should just be permitted to do.
Okay, that's kind of crazy. The outcome was a little different. I'm a little shocked that I feel sorry for him. That is the result of me watching that video, is I genuinely feel sorry for Hasan. And I don't mean that in like pity. I mean like, I think it's so sad that this person has no identity to speak of, that he really is, excuse me, I got a very itchy nose. He's searching for something and hasn't found it. And I honestly think that that's the political, that goes along with the political stuff that he does, is I see someone who's very insecure, searching for validation. Like you know what might be fun? Like I'm not going to be in the business of making Hasan videos, but I think I'll like research who his parents are. Like, how did they treat him when he was young? That's what comes to mind, is like, did his parents love him? Was he sent off to boarding school? Like, what is his background like? 'Cause there's something missing, right? There's something that he seems to be searching for with these clothes, and also with the political hot takes that don't seem to go very deep for him. Does that make sense? Anyway, I have a big day. I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna get ready and go from there. I'll see you again later on. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.